of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Anthony is out there with Channing Frye. And it's James in at the 5 spot. Anthony can't hit. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Suns. And O'Quinn kicks to Pekovic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one's on Anthony.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Wroten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Wroten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
And both free throws, good for James.
And for Wroten last season, he even took on more of a scorer's mentality. Went up in points, went down in field goal percentage. But like a boxer, he gets a little extra credit for pushing the action. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch. And, you know, talking about Wroten, I think the next step in his development is to produce at the same level but with greater efficiency. Too often his highlight reel passes led to turnovers. He would gamble defensively, too. That's, to me, just a young player growing up on the job. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Power down with both hands.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
New York calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Tony Wroten. And Cleveland also making a change. Allen's checked in. Knocked loose. And stolen by Frye.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
That is good.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Pass to Porzingis. Irving for three.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Allen passes to Shumpert. Fry, that's for two. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Gordon with it. Now Smith defending. And stolen by Fry. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said quite a bit the last few years, but now we really feel like we're in a golden age for point guards. So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their teams. You can name a dozen all-star level point guards in the league right now.
To illustrate just how strong the point guard position is right now, Greg, in the NBA, just take a look at the point guards who did not make the all-star team a season ago. Wow.
You know, in both conferences, it's almost as if we're in the midst of a point guard renaissance for the NBA. I mean, MVP Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, CP3 out west, John Wall, Kyrie Irving in the East. Boy, I could go on and on with the great players at that position.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Iguodala comes in for Omer Asik. And it's Rush in for Aaron Aflalo. The kick out to Irving. Looking to end the run. New York, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Cleveland leading by 12. James with it. Now the feed to Fry. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint. Cleveland moving the ball around. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Deep 2 from Anthony. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Carmelo Anthony. Irving dishes to Gordon. Gordon with another miss.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Now, here's Fry. The shot by Anthony, nobody around. And the shot falls short this time. Porzingis passes to Irving. And the jumper falls for him.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Smith against Gordon. Anthony in the corner. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Shoots the three. That is good.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Knicks trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That's good. And it's 8 points for Eric Gordon.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Inside, Allen kicks to Fry. LeBron left side. And they double up James. And here's Anthony for three. And for the Knicks, the shooting in this game, 45%.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for LeBron James. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's Irving. It's blocked. But he recovers it. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
How about the night Irving has had? He has 15 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Now here's James. And they double him up with LeBron. Kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 6. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Rush. Iguodala left side. It's tipped. Here's Porzingis. Missed. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.